Good afternoon. This is Running on X Gate Review. Sorry, I had to do the Running on Empty thing. I was kind of binge watching his videos earlier, and then I decided I kind of want to keep playing. Very good YouTuber. Um, ETI liked him before he was popular. We're like hipster credits for in the fast food review game. Hi, Furkrag. Oh no, he's a dragon. This guy's basically picking on you because long, long ago, Gorion and a group of adventurers hurt him a little bit. Kind of a crazy thing. I have to fight Conster, the mage here. But I don't have to fight the red dragon. I'm gonna keep him neutral. Yep. Pay no attention to my traps, dragon. Totally not setting up any ambush or anything. I could probably beat him up one-on-one without traps. Or doing this at least, running around kiting traps. Tank with the mouse form. That should be enough. Yeah. Yikes. Red Dragon Slayer achievement. Yay. That was hard. Ooh, good sword. That's a good drop. Alright, the loot. I don't need this anymore. I'm gonna hold on to this scroll. It summons a sword that can actually only be hurt by magic damage, and that does not include elemental magic damage. So only like Skull Trap, Magic Missile, and Horde Wilting can really hurt these things. They don't have a lot of health, but they act as +4 and they're immune to physical damage. The only bad thing about them is they don't last too long. But it is a good spell. Actually, I don't need to have the protection versus undead out. I can cast these through the simulacrum, and I'll have some nice little tanks. Two-handed sword, Karsomir. I can't vendor this weapon. I just love it. Everyone loves it. This is such a cool sword. I mean, I wish more classes had their own special weapons, but I guess if you play a paladin, you kind of deserve having a special weapon because paladins are kind of lame. Rundown on it. A, if you are a paladin and you're going to use this weapon, don't be an inquisitor. Why? This thing has Dispel Magic. It's at level 15, which is terrible. But, I mean, it hits as a Dispel Magic on 30. There are not too many monsters that it will not dispel. I don't know about Legacy of Baal mode, but for the most part, this dispels everything. Note, you cannot, what are the words I'm trying to come up with? The only thing that you could use this for as an Inquisitor is if you are fighting something that uses protection versus magical weapons. It will not dispel if you do not hit the enemy. It kind of works a little bit differently from like the Wizard Slayers thing where they can kind of go through... Actually, no, it works the same way. It can go through Stone Skin, but if you cannot deal damage... I don't know how to describe it. Basically, if they are mantled, improved mantled, or protection from magic, you can't actually dispel magic on hit. But it will remove stone skin and stuff like that. I'm going to skip that part. I'll explain that in a second. +5 Thaco, +5 extra against Chaotic Evil. Very common alignment type. Very, very powerful. Not usable by a huge grocery list of things. I could use it. I can use it now, but I'm not. I'm going to wield it too inaccurately and it too slowly. It's just going to be at 1 APR2 with Impaste. The thing I skipped. Magic resistance. Magic resistance is set at 50. And I said set. If I look at this, my magic resistance, I'll just demonstrate it. I have 15 magic resistance. Logic dictates that when I pick up this thing and put it into this slot, I will have 65 magic resistance. 15 plus 50. Let's look at my magic resistance. Oh no, it's 50. It got set to 50. You can work around this. Literally, just re-equip your magic resistance items, and I'll be at 65. Magic 65. It's coded to set it at 50, but if you have it already equipped, something already equipped, I don't know why they didn't fix this bug, but you can basically get an insane amount of magic resistance. If you're wearing the human flesh armor, that's another 20. You can get 5 more from your necklace, hell trials. You can get all sorts of stuff. This is an awesome sword. I actually kind of I can see Inquisitors still being able to use it. I said Inquisitors shouldn't wield it for one reason. It dispels, Inquisitors dispel, and there are actually some nice, there's a nice one you can get from Watcher's Keep. The Purifier, which is also like Karsamir. It's not as nearly as OP, but it gives you some magic resistance and some other bonuses, and it's a nice sword. It's a, I believe it's a bastard sword. It could be a long sword. I forgot what it is. I never use it, but I always wanted to use it, but I never wanted to play a paladin. And no, I can't get it in this playthrough. You have to be lawful good, which is impossible for a thief. What else? Is that it? I think I'm done ranting about how awesome this sword is. It's overrated. I mean, it's a great sword, but in my opinion, this is a little bit better, because you've seen how that stun is OP. And Flail of Ages. And against Undead, when you upgrade the Mace's Disruption, also very broken. This not so much. I'm only wielding it because it's +4, and it's part of my Scimitar style. I put points on Longsword. I might end up endgame with a better Longsword. I don't know. There really aren't any good katanas, so... Cloak of the Shield. I just picked it up to vendor it. It's vendor trash. Alright, let's go kill Conster. Oh, I got the Holy Sword achievement because I equipped it. Hilarious. I don't have any achievements in Baldur's Gate 2 EE because this is my first time playing Baldur's Gate 2 EE for the most part. Alright, Conster. Is there really anything I want to... It's not a hard fight or anything. He's just a mage, and I would like to make mage fights less of a headache. This is a little cheap. I don't even think it'll splash him unless I go around this corner. I don't know if he'll chase me. You know what? We'll just beat him up. HLAs really break Shadows of Am because this game you cannot actually have HLAs in until you have Throne and Ball installed. So basically, I'm hitting levels and stuff that I really shouldn't be hitting. This is why I could break the game so easily with the dragon. Normally that fight is actually way more difficult, but with insane traps and stuff like this... Oh, you're in a lot of trouble now. Let's finish him off. Oh, I was about to finish you off. Oh, it's this cage. Get out. Alright, and we're done. Yeah, there's plenty of other stuff you can do. There's some monsters. What was over here? I forgot. Let me actually... Orogs. I always liked their model. Their character model. Should be able to play as an Orog. These Orogs are very accurate. I'm so glad I dropped Morty's scroll. The one scroll I'm actually really looking for, and I know you can't get it until the Underdark, Imp Haste, so I don't have to keep using my ring slot. It lasts way longer. Let's drop a trap and fight the Gusty. I want to show off the Gusty. I forgot what you get. I think it's like a ring or something. Hi, Gusty. Bye, Gusty. Oh, it's a helmet. Oh, Dragon Helm, that's right. Um, yeah. Resistance hat. Vendor trash. Is this the part with the werewolf? No, it's not. It's over here. I'm not doing the werewolf thing. There's a werewolf ambush that you can do over here. I don't think there's any drops. All right. There's gonna be some things here. I will save you from that werewolf. Adios. Over here, I forgot what's over here. I'm only doing this just because I want to see. I know there's a golem in here. Another adamantite one, maybe. Oh, I should use my simulacrum because I'll definitely... I think this fight was actually a little difficult. I don't need to keep dropping traps. Anything that I wanted to... Oh, you know, let's show off the... Unfortunately, like stuff like Robes of Vecna and my Amulet of Power actually does not shorten cast time on spells cast off scrolls. It has to be cast off your brain. Yeah, I'm good with my words today. Let's send it in just to show it off. So here's an adamantite golem. For a second I thought that was an iron golem. I thought that was the chlorine gas. If you notice, it's not going to do any damage to this sword. This is amazing watching this. Uninjured. This sword is so good. It's probably one of my favorite summons in the game. It is vulnerable to the death spell, I believe, though. It's not like a plain tar or an elemental prince that you could summon. This is why I kind of got really excited that the scroll dropped. It is a good scroll. It's one of my favorite spells in the series. Visual. Oh, that's for a summon thing you can get. Yeah, hold on to it. It's worth like 1,000 coins. Heartseeker. Its charge ability is to aim. If you're a ranger or something that's pretty much going to use a longbow, you probably have the Thaco that you don't need to aim. Pretty much if you notice, I'm a thief class, and yeah, while my kit does give me bonus to hit, I'm still behind a fighter class, and I'm not really having much of a problem hitting anything. In Baldur's Gate, throwing a ball, yeah, there's a few enemies that are going to be a little bit more difficult to hit. Oh, come on. If you notice that sword was unsummoned, like I said, it has a very short duration. But it's very nice. And you can get up to 5 of them, thanks to the summon limit. I think it hits as +4 too, so it also pretty much can hit things. Unfortunately, there's no scroll of like summon plain tar, some really broken summon. But let me think. In terms of Final Fantasy games, it's like summoning... I can't think of a very broken summon, but it's not the best summon from Final Fantasy. It's not Knights of the Round, but it's not like Shiva. It's like Bahamut. It's just your staple summon. That's a good analogy. I'm going to apologize if I think last episode I was also a little weak with the commentary. I'm not really feeling too hot today. I think I was just playing late last night. Maybe just drained me mentally, but I still want to play games and stuff. But like right now, I just feel like I'm talking to like nothing because I just can't come up with anything to say, or just one of my introverted days, I guess. There's this like festival thing. I was thinking about stepping out, and there's like food trucks parked outside and stuff. I went last night and it was kind of lame, so I went back in. Like, they had this Journey cover band and it was really corny, and there was just a bunch of old, like, 70s MILFs dancing. It's nice to watch. Um, but yeah, it was kind of lame. I went back in. They did have a nice stand. They had a beer stand, and then they had a sushi burrito stand. Did the sushi burrito. Surprisingly not as amazing as it sounds. The question you ask him is about, that's all you can do? I thank you? I think I deserve like a lap dance or something. Alright, anyway, yeah, sushi burrito, not as amazing as it sounds. Good idea in theory, and in reality it was kind of mediocre. I'd rather actually just have normal sushi. It's kind of expensive too, it's $12. I did the eel. I always feel I'm a sucker when it comes to sushi. I like the vanilla stuff, the salmon, the tuna, and stuff like eel isn't exactly adventurous either. Um, Another whirlwind. I don't know. I don't like to. I like to. I've been to Japan. I've lived out in Asia or Korea for 2 years. Went to Japan on vacation for a week. Did all the weird sushi there, and I still just like the vanilla, the salmon. There's just something nice about it, and I know it's not the traditional sushi. It is delicious. Oh, you're gonna hit me with your scimitar? How are you attacking me from over there? No. No. Oh, he threw a dagger at me. How did he throw something at me? He only has katanas. Or, scimitars. That guy sometimes attacks you randomly. I really want to see someone who actually gets that encounter and they have like 1 hit point left when they open the screen, just get a game over. I'm sure it has happened. Anyway, I was, like I said, I was thinking about stepping out and probably getting lunch there, but I don't really feel like doing it. It's kind of lame, so. I don't know what I'm doing for lunch, though. Publix had these like salad bowl kits that are like normally kind of expensive. They're $4, but they're BOGO now and they're $2, so they're pretty good. It's a good quick meal. What's involved in that? 5,000 GP for the best. This counts as full plate plus 2, I believe. I don't think you can actually wear rings of protection, but I am going to try it with this again. I could have sworn that with this armor you could wear protection items, but maybe not. I'll be honest, I kind of like my Amulet of Power more right now, just because I'm going to be fighting a lot of level draining things like vampires. Yeah. I like how my swords look. The yellow and the red. The red is the Scarlet Ninja Toe, obviously. Alright. I can don this armor, and I probably will. It's got a lot better AC. And no, I won't be able to stealth, but who cares? I'm kind of, I'm past the point where I'm a thief, and now I'm just playing like a gimped fighter. That can lay traps. I think you can lay traps in full plate. If you can't, I'm not wearing this junk. AC -1, this is 2 AC better. -4 slashing, -2 piercing missile. Let me take a look at this. So it's night and day. Plus acid resistance, really? Oh no, that scary acid arrow, it's gonna kill me. I look pretty badass. Oh. I think I can lay traps. Can I lay a trap? I can. I just can't pickpocket, disarm trap. I can detect the trap and the illusion. Can I detect illusion? Yeah, I can detect illusion in plate. I look really cool, actually. I kind of want to wear it anyway. Let's see this. Let's look at this. Would you mess with this guy out in the street? You're one of the muggers or the bandits that are just littered throughout the city. Would you mess with this guy? This guy literally kind of dritzed around with exploding arrows and blew him to little chunks. I wouldn't mess with this guy. Yet these random, like, bandits and stuff, they just want to mess with you and ruin your day. Alright, let's head back to the slums. Slumdog. Not quite a millionaire. I would not mess with this guy. There's just something really awesome about just playing a halfling wearing full plate and swords and stuff. Like, Bilbo thought he was hardcore because he had the mithril chain and the ring and stuff. I'm going to argue that the Ring of Gax beats that Lord of the Rings ring. A, it's not cursed, and B, I mean, come on, I'm like regenerating body parts left and right here. Immune to disease and poison. Just gonna say that. I'm sure some Lord of the Rings nerd's gonna like school me on this though. I'm a very surface Lord of the Rings fan. I like to read the books. I watch the movies. All the movies except for The Hobbit were pretty decent. Oh, let's do the Soar thing. I want to hold on to that. I don't need this right now, but I don't want to lug all this junk around. I'm not going to use it actively anytime soon, so let's just bank it. Yeah, I like to read the books. I've read I watched the movies. I did not finish the Simulacrum. I had to put that down. That was boring. Not a lot of people are probably going to rush to defend that one. Anyway, all right. The Soars. Let's head to the Soars real quick. Kind of a short episode. I mean, I didn't really think it would be that long. It's just me ranting on about sushi and Lord of the Rings and stuff. Sewers are part of the Temple District. This place is, you cannot access it until you get the sword key. Who dropped it? Furkrag dropped it, right? Or maybe you loot it off the table there. I think Furkrag drops it. It's important. This is also tying into the Mind Flayer conspiracy thing. Their base of operations is here in the sewers, and they're kind of connected to Tazok's revival, Furkrag coming, being a jerk. I forgot about this. I just gotta sit here. Can I sleep through it? I can. Alright, Mind Flayers. This place isn't too tough or anything, but when dealing with Mind Flayers... Ha! Achievement unlocked. Don't mind us! With a little tentacle face Mind Flayer. Love it. I keep trying to use my stealth button. That's one thing I'm not going to like about wearing plate, but... Oh, I should have dropped traps. I knew that this encounter actually had a lot of baddies. Ah! You beat me to it. These are just some MC'd enemies. I'm actually after I kill this archer, I'm gonna head back real quick because I don't want to pull anything else. I think there's like a mage. Can't remember. Mind controlling a mage just sounds hardcore. Like anyone can mind control some guy who's paid, whose whole job role involves swinging a piece of metal around. Mind controlling a guy who can summon a planetar, and elementals and stuff. That's hardcore. There is a mage. You might have bit off more than I want to chew right now. Oh, there's two mages. Thank you, fire resistance. I should actually be on the Mind Flayer. Let's run back a little bit. That wasn't a mage, by the way. That was a cleric. My mistake. Trap. And let's do another trap. And let's get my simulacrum out. Kind of just ran into this gung-ho. I was too busy talking about Lord of the Rings and stuff. They'll never see me coming? Are you kidding me? Did someone order a bunch of chunked up tentacle monsters? Alright. Round two. Fight? Let's drop another trap. Oh, I'm out of the spike traps. Let's whirlwind. Let's also whirlwind. Am I wasting that whirlwind? Looks like I am. You got my summon. No, attack the sword. There we go. Try to do a psionic attack on a giant piece of floating metal. You know, for something that literally is like in charge of dominating minds, it's not too intelligent. Not too intelligent. Let's go, Swordy. Actually, bye, Swordy. I don't know if you will get in a Mind Flayer ambush or anything here. Let's drop a trap. Is this the part where I fight the Elder Brain, or is it just one of the named Mind Flayers? I think it's a named one. Yeah, it's a named one. He's over here. So let's bring back Swordy and me, myself, and I right now. I know I said this previously, I need to really hotkey that button. Because I'm going to be using it for a while. Yeah, it was a named one. Ooh. Not a good spot to get MC'd. So this is probably a little bit safer. Let's go back to this. Oh wait, I can use some bolts of lightning here. Why? Because they don't need the high enchantment to hit. I think it's just +1. Finally, this lightning thing goes off. It wasn't going off before. Yeah, let's do one final whirlwind. Range Swashbuckler. Yeah, it's got a high magic resistance. I'm kind of just wasting these, but then again, I don't really care too much about them. Let's bring back my imp haste. Oh, there's still some left. I want you on the Umber Hulk. And I'll be on the Mind Flayer. Oh, this sword made this fight so much easier on me. A lot of baddies in here. Kind of did a bad thing and got them all caught in the doorway, but hey, we came through. Thank you, Swordy. You are released of your duties. You may unsummon. That was good timing. I always like the name. It looks like LOL gem, but it's an IO. Alright, let's show off this stuff real quick. Hammer of Thunderbolts, one of the prerequisites of Crown Fair. It is the hammer in which you will use. I'm going to probably make Crown Fair just because I feel like it's a waste not to. Actually, probably not. I'm going to keep the Strength Belt. Illithid Correspondence. This is nothing, but it basically just says they're infiltrating. The Hidden is another Mind Flayer that has the form of a human that is linked to a couple different quests. Jan Jansson's quest, definitely. Yeah. Creepy stuff. This thing, Wand of Wonder, random effect. I don't like using it. I don't like random stuff. That's why I don't like playing Wild Mages. Alright, let's head back. I said let's head back. How close am I? Oh, I'm like a couple Mind Flayers away from 30. That was a fun little dungeon. Very linear. But then again, is that a bad thing? And let's go to my vendor, Roger. Roger the Alien. I love Roger's quotes from American Dad. He is so chaotic neutral, it's hilarious. And let's sell it. Wanda Wander. Let's sell it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not selling it. I might as well. I'm probably just going to bank it. All right, well, this has been Samuel the Axe. In this episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate. In the next episode, I think I'll probably just be continuing on with the plot. While I would like to replace these shoddy gauntlets, there really isn't anything immediately too strong. So we'll probably be going to the Crazy House next episode. I'll see you guys then. Bye.